Stop all that shit.
It's not that it's something. It's like, oh, well, she's a pretty girl. You know, that's something different. But when you watch him after that,
She cute.
like,
She cute. She fine as a motherfucker. That's what she was. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She called me doing. She really knows what stuff I'm doing. I'll be there.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday. So it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a two-time national championship winning QB at Georgia, former fourth-round pick, Stetson Bennett.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
It's a gain of 6.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard.
Let's go now.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He should have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
All runs here to start this game, and this defense, they were nearly up to the task, trying to force a 3 and out, get off to a good start, but this running back, he had some other plans here, Mike, and he's going to pick up that first down.
Open man is Horn, and it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
Virginia Beach, first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's a Caleb Evans on the stop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 6. To throw is Bennett. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Bennett to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back.
He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
First down.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Mitchell Evans. Touchdown, Virginia Beach. That's his first touchdown this year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
The extra point, up and good. And the Elks will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself. Their rookie quarterback.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Deputy! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
On play action, he'll set up the throw. And trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Here's Blackwell to return. And he'll get forwards a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Elks offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Now Bennett. Now a screen set up for Hunter. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Virginia Beach.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
That one is caught. It's Hudson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On fourth down, Jack Browning is on to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done.
On the ready. Come on, come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Room past the 20. He's to the 40.
Nike on. One Nike on.
Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 92 yards. It's a touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Elks offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Throwing is Bennett. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
43-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing, Bennett. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4. To the air, it's Bennett. That's to the receiver, Horn. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is.
And he's in. Touchdown, Elks. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Building for his next year. Spencer Bennett looking good. Like he's trying to keep his job.
For the point
At least a roster spot. I know they're going to draft a quarterback.
It's up and good. And the Elks move out to a 14-7 lead.
Score. No Kenton watching this. That number one seed is up the draft.
Browning
Boy, we know
kick
that.
this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Sentinels offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category.
So he probably won now. He just went up the middle, 92 yards. Yeah, he probably tied for first.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Damn,
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
It's 2 sacks for big big time.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
They knew what they were doing.
So
let's go with their score. He flashed. They got him flashing.
Now it's third and long.
He flashed.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3-and-out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of yourselves.
Third in the MVP race.
Off the field and your punt team coming up.
It's going to be brought down. Short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
It's up to me, man. They had the season they wanted, man. We got more interceptions and touchdowns.
They'll begin here on the ground. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Second and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Bennett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick it up 4.
16 to 16.
Brings up third and 6.
So I love this shit. You don't know which quarterback going to come out on fire like this.
Man going to move in motion left.
Hear about overalls over here.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
They give me
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around.
Put the spotlight on Spencer. He know his job. He won his job. 63 overall. Okay, man. Okay.
What the defense has given them, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Boy, you slumped him down the stretch.
Now a give up the middle. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Still first down.
Go keep it in the air. Shit, Bennett on fire.
Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll look to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal. A run on first and goal.
Look at this rookie.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in.
I was hurt.
Touchdown, Virginia Beach. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Next the score, Elks 21, Sentinels 7.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
I got for me. That boy Flash. Yeah, that Flash. He can smell blood.
Tap to 60. Tap to 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, look at that.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
When they like that, this one down lineman, he like wreaking havoc. This is right here is amazing.
Now they'll set up to throw.
There he is.
Open man is Davis. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now.
McDonald's a first round pick now. McDonald.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He'll look to throw.
There he is. There he is. There he is. They're going to rush it.
He's got it. And he's in.
You don't look at
Touchdown Sentinel.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
There it is. They left Virginia Beach.
The point is true.
And so they stopped and won possession.
It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go
scored on 3 out of their first 4 possessions.
Away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Elks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10
To throw is Bennett.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that ball's in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And 1 yard to go.
He'll get this out to his running back. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Sentinels offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts.
Todd and Max McCain, they behind the rookie Jeremy Hennis from Houston.
He'll drop to throw. He finds De'Ami Brown.
De'Ami James in my league and became superstar.
To pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just like rolling it.
Now faking the give.
Oh my goodness, De'Ami.
Back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That McDonald's kid is a dangerous boy.
1st and 10.
Remember I said he's in the MVP race. They go 3 sacks by the big man. He every time to stop him, he's beating him up, man.
Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Like, block that man.
Work to do
Triple
now
team
as they
that
come
man.
up on
Beast
2nd
him.
and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
Get rid of it.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Reach him again. Damn.
And the defense unrelenting a 3rd.
Seen him all this shit out the line. I ain't
And
even
now
no
we get a late
chance to
timeout
do
coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter.
She probably got
Here's
23
Smith-Wisniewski
sacks.
now, as he'll come on to punt this one
If
away.
not more. He's trying to catch on board.
And he
trying
couldn't
to
get
catch
that one to
out
check
from
up.
10.
It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
It's the second game I've seen this dude have 4 or more sacks.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 sacks. 2 by Connell and 1 by, forget whoever that other edge man is, man. But these dudes, the defense can change the game. That's why I love it on All Madden, baby.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
We need 15 yards. And we go over 1,000. Come on, Bam. Look at Connor. He's flashing again. We got to reach some more habits.
Back to to throw
Here
here
he
to
comes.
begin
See,
the
they
drive.
got to keep the extra.
And he carried on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Flashing like a motherfucker. This shit crazy. He about to go in.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. If they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to
throw.
double
team. He's watching it. That's crazy. Watching
well, that helps
the receivers. He's watching him. He dominated his run.
Good yardage on that 2nd down play.
12 yards on the play.
Dominated. This what's up.
Bronco 80.
What you win this game?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Elks offense trotting back out for their 1st involvement of this 2nd half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One 1st down.
46-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Instead of getting the box.
To the air, it's Bennett. Going up top. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Sentinels are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Defense AI, boy, they want to be bullshitting. When they see that ball, they smell it.
I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Boy, Connell.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard
line.
On the toss, they'll run. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Call it a gain of 13, and that will be a 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. First set of downs. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They keep trying to pound the ball. It's just working on 2 we can have it.
He is met and dropped.
That shit ain't
yards
working.
behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Big
He
Jackson.
sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and
You know, y'all
he put
trying
it
to
into
double
that play
team
really
Connor.
before it ever
Come
got
on,
started.
man. Yeah,
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
Get it.
He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
Hey, McDonald.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up first.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
A first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
First down run. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
What play?
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Ready. Go.
They'll look to throw.
There he is. There he is. He ain't gonna drop that one.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Yummy Brown. Touchdown, Portland.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
You also know about that man, Colin Howard. Defensive edge, man, from King. Lead the league in sacks for shit. I don't know that ass.
The kick is good.
He got 5 this
And the
game.
Sentinels will even the score.
know he got
It's
more
now
than 20.
21 all. So back to level after the touchdown.
They got some bad
Time
defensive
for the
tackles
kickoff.
off this Madden game.
Here comes a return from the 3.
Up
And
to
he's
stand
down
out
at
is
the
Sakano,
23, and that's where the offense
Virginia
will
Beach.
take over.
Then we got Portello
Yelts
from
offense.
Oakland.
And they're running back, set to go once more.
The reason why you don't
This
never get
one
to see these
tight
guys, their
throughout,
teams is
all
not in
level
good
at
shape.
21, as they'll search for a
You
go
don't
ahead
take away
score.
from the personal.
Operating from their own
achievement.
23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They're
It's
going
like
to
real
motion the
life.
tight end over here. Now
You got Bennett. You got Bennett. You got.
on the run to the right.
Oh, yeah,
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Oh, boy,
Try
they be
again
going
here.
halftime making them damn
Second and 10.
adjustments. Which I want.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a bullshit ass play. They should took that out their playbook on that. Yeah, I know it. Here we are.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt.
On this one.
This is 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Some good-ass tight ends in this league as well. Everybody underrated this shit. They're getting up there.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he ran right through
one man that stands out particularly, Julian Walker and Rio.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Tight end receptions. It's a superstar for Rio. But he's on the Rio cleaned up.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Bennett.
He's
got a man. That's Tony. A pickup of 15 in the air. And that will be a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Now give on the ground, and they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Strong guy.
2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. One of the biggest plays of the game right here. 3rd and inches. They'll run. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Right here.
How
Wow.
about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall.
they taking
Back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
And this one online, and it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well.
31 seconds. We're trying to see what the road goes. Will they go through Portland, or will they go through Penny?
Trying to establish some tempo.
In the National Conference.
Start this one with 1st and 10.
3 minutes and 31 seconds to determine it. It's all about the play time.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Go get him. Cowboy 80.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Now they'll set up to throw.
Yes,
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the
Big boy
opponent's
moved kind of
35.
fast a little bit.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
2 minutes.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Connor and Jackson will start wreaking havoc with that line.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. Open man is Davis. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. Gravity Lions. Ready.
Knight. That's going to be pretty close. Look at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And he's able to pick up that 1st down by about a yard or 2.
De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Oh, no, shit. They ain't giving it up.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Elks offense. And their running back getting ready to go back to work. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Rolling right. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
second and long. Throwing is Bennett.
There he is. There he is.
Got a man. Downfield, it's Tony. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
They'll come up for second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At their 49-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
Drag
Out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back.
Still second down.
Here's second down. Bennett to throw.
There he is.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That is incomplete.
Well, the team, you couldn't afford
defensively making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Elks getting set to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And this will not be returnable. This kick will go out of bounds.
First down and 10. At their own 16-yard line.
Like this one going to O2. Going to mirror.
He'll run.
Going to mirror.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Flush to his right. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime.
This shit heating up. Don't have any more.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Senators can't afford no tie.
Mitch Wishnowsky.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Elks offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10.
But then ended on that field goal from Justin Tucker.
They bring the tight end in motion. Up the middle they go. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
Shading in the way.
Up the middle, it is Hunter. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Elks.
Now a first throw here in overtime.
Let's say why you throwing it too high.
Someone here to Hudson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Putting the tight end in motion. On second down, Hunter. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
First down, another run by Hunter. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. And that will be a first down.
From the league to the league leader in rushing touchdowns.
And we're starting to see the fruits
they might
of their
have a running back by
paying
committee.
off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
There he is. There he is.
He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On first and goal, Hunter. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
A pickup of 2.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. To throw is Bennett. This one on the floor.
Bennett's pass. Complete to number 28. No
They'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal.
That's why he did
This
that.
one broken
That's why he stood
up.
back
It's
there
incomplete.
instead of sticking up on his body.
Separating the receiver
So to
from
keep
the
him
ball.
from reaching the goal
And it is
end
fourth
zone.
down.
That's smart.
So now out comes the field goal unit
You
in
know,
this
if he would have stayed
pressure
on his
spot.
body, he wasn't going to be able to
This to
stick
get
on
a
that damn
leg up
receiver.
in the
That's
OT.
smart.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Sentinels offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession.
Virginia Beach.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Dobbs. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We get hurt.
Dobbs. To the left side, it's caught by Brown.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely... I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He couldn't hold it.
Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
That's what it comes down to.
To throw is Dobbs.
Really?
And
7
he
sacks.
cannot get the throw.
Freak
Oh,
habit.
he's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
What a game. What a way to
it's a
win
win
this.
for
Heartbreak.
our
I'm going to have to check and
visitors.
see what's on with
They're
what's
able
up
to
with
finish
the
the season in style as they get the victory. Here in the finale in Week 18.
Hopefully it ain't serious. It looks like Canton's the new #1 seed in the NFC.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.
Shit, I gotta see.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden
this shit lit on the
NFL.
ReeceMustSee TV.
With that, we
Shout
say
out to everybody.
so long, everyone.
As we get up out of here till next time.